How'd it go? Did you get the job? I think we did. Seriously? You think this is funny? Do you? Yeah, prank the miserable fucking guy. Why not? I'm sure it's great. Fun. I don't understand. Really? No. Go ahead. Tell me what you are. An Egyptian cat in shape of a human? I mean, it can't get any worse than this. I don't understand. Did I do something wrong? You exhale heavily. Either she is messing with my head or she is normal human and I'm just being an ass to her. I'll ask this then. You don't know about the whole glowing cat eyes lady you refer to as your boss? I'm seriously confused here, Miss Amina? What? Fuck me, so she is normal after all. But I thought Amina, that's whatever the hell, sent her. So your boss Amina, that is, didn't send you that time in the club where we met. Hand me a business card out of nowhere. No, we're allowed to recruit people to the company if we want, and if we think someone can be a good addition here. I really don't know what you're talking about. Fuck me. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry for being an ass. I just have a lot on my mind. I can see that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just having a bad time is all. Not your fault. Well, okay to tell me what happened? I wish I could talk to someone about this, but I can't. How the hell do I tell this to someone? Hey, God is real. No gods. Yes, take your side. Take a pick. Nothing really. So did you get the job or? Yeah, you can say that. I really need to go now. I'll catch you around. And with that, those words, with those words, you're quick to get out of there. You get straight for the elevator and out of the building as fast as you can. Numerous thoughts rush to your head, trying to process all you heard and seen. The first place you go after all this, well, you thought would be the nearest bar you could find, but instead, library. It was the first place I went to after all this, a damn library. Usually I'd go straight for a bar and get a few shots and knock myself out. But I need to know things, I need answers. What better way to learn about an actual god but in the library, I think. I have no damn clue what I'm doing. Yeah, excuse me, I can see you're about to take a break. If you could please direct me to the section of gods. The mythological section? You're right, yes, that. On your right. Thank you. Well, this is why I didn't attend college. I could spend half a year here reading all this. Come on, where is it? Where is it? The hell am I even searching for? Fuck me, I'm a mess. Here it is. Ancient Egypt. Sounds thrilling to read, I'm sure. A few more I can spot as well. Think I'll take all of these and just go for it. I mean, I apparently met a goddess and I have no damn clue about her. Except for that, apparently she's Egyptian. Grab a bunch of books from the shelves, finding yourself a quiet and peaceful corner for your reading after. Right, okay, now I just need to find her name in here. What was it again? Boss something. Got it. There she is. Right, okay, wow. That's a lot of text. I don't mind reading it. Bastet was one of the several deities that held the title of Ra. Hell is that even? Originally also known as Bast, and Bastet, and she remains as one of the earliest attested Egyptian deities. How many names do you need? Sheesh. Her cult rose steadily throughout history, and Bastet eventually became one of the chief goddesses in the pantheon, so much so that this deity had its center of worship in the city named after her, Bubastis. It's probably somewhat impressive. What else is there? Bastet is still worshipped today, and her protection is believed by some to be cast over modern cats. Bastet was the goddess of protection, pleasure, and the bringer of good health. She had the head of a cat and a slender female body. Head of a cat? Not what I saw, but she had like the eyes. There is so much stuff here. She has more professions to her name than I've met people over the years. Well. Suppose based off of this reading material, she doesn't seem to be bad or something. Quite famous for that matter. Damn, I think I'm going to be here for a while to read all of this, but better to know what you're dealing with. Hope I don't find any stories where she takes people's souls or something. That'd be bad. For someone wanting to make a compact with her. Wherever the hell she said. Okay. I'm gonna do some reading then. Head home after that. Need a cold shower to clear my head before I involve myself in any of this shit further. That's it. Codex unlocked. You can now check it out by accessing the character section. Oh. Well, there you go. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unknowns, so there's a lot more to it. So you're reading readings, a lot of fictional and mythological material regarding this figure. But nothing of that truly helps you, unless it all is true, of course. Who is to say it is? Who to say is it? With passage of time, you get a score from all the sitting and reading. After a time, you decide to go back home, still struggling to process and chew all of this through. Part of you hopes this is just imagination, a bad dream, but your senses tell you otherwise. Several hours later, man, the more I keep thinking about this, the less and less it makes sense. The more I feel like just booking a ticket and getting the hell out of this country. I'll hope for some dramatic revelation, yes, not supernatural one, or can even be defined that way. I can deal with some weird stalkers and mobsters, but this, I don't know what to do or think anymore. Should I mean, what does a normal person say or think on this? Imagine having your life manipulated and fucked up by some god on the whim. How can you fight against that? Sound like someone punched me so I could punch them back. And I'm reminded of Sharon now as well. And what the hell is she? I mean, she certainly doesn't look godlike to me. Well, actually not in that way anyways. So if God or gods are real, does that make everything else real? She said she talked to me, but I can't bring myself to call her now. I felt so grateful to her for all the time and support. I could see she really did try to help me. And she was by far the easiest person to deal with compared to all of this today. Piece of cake. Curiosity is the devil though. I'm really wondering who or what she is. And what part does she play in all of this, except being my therapist apparently. With passage of time, your thought spree comes to an end with ringing of your phone. Hello? I believe we have an appointment. Amina? If that's what you prefer to call me. Alright, not going to bother asking how you got my number. So where do I go? Outside, I'll pick you up. Alright, be there in a minute. I forget who Amina is. Calling on my phone by parent god. So no, it seems this isn't just a bad dream. Hang in there, Max. Hang in there. Don't fall apart yet. Took in a deep breath, and you finally find some strength and resolve to get off the chair. Look about briefly and leave your apartment, and this time you make sure to lock the doors at least. Nice car. Of course, gods driving limos. What was I thinking? Oh. Good evening. Remains to be seen. Sit. We have places to be. Right then. You're quick to take a seat, the door's closed, and you find yourself going places. I'm so damn nervous and I don't know. Afraid or something, I don't know what to say or how to ask rather. And if I have so many questions on my mind. I have the feeling like I was just picked up by some weird mobster, except that I'm apparently sitting next to an actual god. Man, I can't process this shit. Intriguing necklace. Oh, I'm talking about our necklace. I was like, she ain't wearing no necklace. Kind of. This necklace as well. Nobody gave it to me. Don't remember what age I was, honestly. She told me to always keep it with me and wear it. So that's what I did. Wise woman, but I say you don't need it anymore. If anything, it's just an additional burden you carry. What little use they had is long gone. What use? It was a necklace. In a way, I can also see you cling to it out of a different reason. I miss your mother. I do, yes. I tell you, I do to not feel grief for the dead, and you must feel it, then feeling it for the living. Dead do not suffer. And there are sadly by far worse things one may experience than simply losing the person they care about. I'm not sure what to think of her. She feels awfully human during these interactions. It's almost easy to forget what she actually is. I'm not sure is that good or bad. Oop, shit. Easy for you to say, I mean, you. I forgot to lose anyone. Is that what you think? When humans mention the term God, you imagine something all-powerful, invincible, perfect. But that's not what we are. We can experience pain. We can experience loss, grief. We can experience death. But not beneath nor above this. Don't be so quick and prone to judgment. Not even the most wise can see all ends. Alright, can I ask what do I call you? I'm rather confused, honestly. Apparently you have a lot of names and more professions to your name than I know people in total. Hard to draw a smile on her, but it seemed that got her amused for some reason. Someone's been reading a lot. And I prefer for you to refer to me as I am. My name is Bassett. But you can call me Bast, if you like it. So that won't cause issues if I call you like that in front of a normal person or something? Humans are prone to dismissing such things, printing it a nickname or just a weird sense of humor. I'd only be concerned about it if I were you. Right, well, yes, I was reading a lot. Reading is all I could do. Right, the only way I could find out more about you. So is all that is written in these books these days real? Is it all true, or some of it, and some of it is just human imagination at work? They write what they please. They make out of us what they think we are. But that doesn't mean we are what they say we are. Okay. I see, and this is how you actually look like, minus the weird thing with the eyes you did. Displeased by my appearance? No, I'm just curious is all. Yes, this is my appearance. So, can you look like anyone, or how does that work? If I wanted, perhaps, but it is never so simple, and I fail to see a reason why would I do such a thing. Fair point, so, where are we going? To make a compact, of course, as per our agreement. I almost forgot about that. I hope it doesn't entail some weird rituals. I'm creeped out, as it is already. Great, she's reading my mind again based on that smile. You know, whatever at this point. Alright. Your ride eventually comes to an end. You wonder where this particular evening will take you, and this isn't what you expected, perhaps in a very bizarre dream. The only words that came to you at that moment were, what the actual hell? How are you supposed to make a compact here? Up to your liking, what the hell? Okay, the last place I would think of. I'm currently between, is this a prank or am I being somehow really tested by God? Like I'm a perverted maniac. Still can't decide which to pick. Nothing of the sort. In that case, what the hell are we doing here? I mean, do your, how should I call them, followers get the benefit of strip clubs or something? Because I'm really confused. I'm seriously confused. I'm afraid not, no, but it is a special occasion, so I decided to treat you. Still confused. Because of the whole compact So, would expect something but being taken to a strip club by a god wasn't on my daily menu. Oh, don't you feel awkward here? Why would I? We're no strangers to these things. Perhaps not in this particular way. But you haven't read enough about me or others if you think this is awkward to us. Humans were always prone to believe that Egyptian gods are sex addicts. You should try the Greeks. Now they would fit my description of overly perverted, and I say they're quite distasteful at it. You know, with all due respect, this is awkward. I mean, you're a goddess and we're a strip club talking about sex. No offense, of course, just, you know. It's not what you expected. And what did you expect, my dear? What do you think gods are? They're men and women. They walk, shake hands, and take showers. Now, I suppose my concept of God was leaning more towards the fantasy aspect. Lightning bolt here and there, some rain, you know. You're mistaking me for Christianity, God. Those things are not what I do. And they're nothing I ever did. But having to take time to process this is needed. I understand. And you're awfully reasonable. Would you rather I wasn't? No, so about this whole compact stuff, how does it work? What do I need to do to end this nightmare? Yeah, that's quite a negative way to view it. With all due respect, nothing positive in finding out that gods exist. Even worse, that you're a target for one of them for some reason or another. If I got that right based off of your words, or with something of such sort. Also, are all gods like, well, you? And what would like me be? Well, in the shape or form of the disturbingly hot woman, and well, so reasonable and nice. I like that line of thought better, and no, I'm afraid not. I'm not sure about the first part. It is a matter of personal taste after all. As for the second part, well, I say not. I'm not going to, what was that term again, smite me or something? Did I just do some form of blasphemy? Nonsense. Why would I do such a thing? Gods like compliments and we take them like any other human would. And if you know my name, then you should know I don't turn down compliments. Right, so is it true that you made cats then? Are they like your children or something? You use them like some weird cameras to like spy on humanity? See, your imagination is quite something. You just need to focus to start believing. And yes, maybe you could say it like that. Cats are very special to me, and they're tied to me in many ways. I'm not capable of it, but no, I don't use my cats as cameras. Well, occasionally. Right, I'm no less confused than I was. Give it time now then. Should we discuss our compact? Alright, so how does this work? What I need to do? This involves some weird ritual. Please tell me I don't need to kill someone or something. Light a bunch of candles. No, that's not how this works. Actually, this depends on who you are dealing with. But as your fortune would have it, it is me. And your compact with me is simple. But first, the terms. Okay, so what do you want from me? I want you to believe in me. I don't ask for you to worship me, but if you feel like it, I won't refuse. That's all I ask of you. To have faith in what I do. To have faith in me. That's, simple. That's it. You just want me to believe you exist. To have faith. Become religious of some sort towards you. What do you get out of it? The answer is not part of our compact. And what if I want to make it a part? What if I want to know why before I agree to anything? Okay, then does give them odd scent. It's like a perfume, but really alluring. I feel like my mind is just feels so relaxed suddenly. Now shake it off, man. God, oh God, don't get hustled. She's clearly trying to trick me or something. Yes, that's it. Focus, Max. I'm knowing nothing of the sort, my dear. Seriously, I can't. I have some privacy in my own head, at least. Or am I asking for a lot? Precautions, but allow me to paint you a picture, my dear. Trying to abuse my generosity never ends well, no matter who it is. Second of all, you find yourself in a very delicate and problematic situation. Understatement. I'm offering you my hand very politely, but you're still not slapping in the way. I understand you wish to know things. You want answers to all the mysteries and puzzles. But I've told you before, revelations come when ready, and not when requested. And I advise you to remember this. The situation you find yourself in isn't black and white. There are no easy paths here. No shortcuts to take. There is no simple solution to it. Still make it even more difficult. What have I told you? How do things happen? Gods make them happen. You give a little, you get a little. Okay. Correct. Now, taking a liking to you. And I don't usually take liking to men or women of any kind of sort. So rather than trying to make me change my mind about it, let's deal with this compact. I'm flattered and afraid at the same time. Fine. What I get in return for what you ask? You get what you give, my dear. Let's promise, for one, you will have my protection. Or I will do my best to provide it to the best of my abilities. I believe you will have by far more comfort nights as well on top of that. The protection from what or who exactly? And no nightmares. They're not nightmares, young man. They're visions. And yes, I will do my best to swipe them away from your head. The promise is, I can constantly rid you of every single one, however. And that is the question, isn't it? Compact or not, I can't give you the answer to it. I do not know, but I'm more than willing to help you find the answers. I'm seriously being mind blown, but based off of what I've read about her, I can't believe I'm using mythological books to get answers, or to know someone that is. But she does seem quite a nice god, I hope. She does seem to be willing to help, or rather, to trust her words. She has been helping me so far. I guess I do have some evidence to back it up myself. But, hang on, you're reading my mind again. I find yourself very amusing, but I approve of such thoughts, if that is of any comfort after all. If you can't look out for yourself, how will you look out for me? Hey, what? What do you mean, look out for you? What does that mean? I may request additional services from you from time to time. Of course, I would never force you on anything, or any of my believers for that matter. But aiding me, you aid yourself. As I said, you give a little and you get a little. Or I suppose you won't give me much more, or answers for that matter, until I agree on this compact with you. Correct. Alright, so let me summarize it real quick. I made this compact or whatever with you, and you were then what? My religion or something? I believe in you, and in turn you help me. You could put it that way. And you want to trick me or something, like this isn't some sort of elaborate scam? I deal in many things, but lies are not one of them. I'm not a trickster god. No matter from which perspective I look, all of this is mad. I mean, seriously, gosh, but I'm already deep in shit. I may as well try my best out of it. She doesn't seem to be willing to deal with me more than this, not at the moment. I guess she did help me so far. Last question. Am I allowed to put any terms as well? Go ahead. Right, so I'll do what you need and ask for. However, if at any point in time I think or find out you're tricking me, trying to ruin my life in any shape or form, you're not honest with me, or and I say this with all respect, no intent to offend whatsoever, that you're fucking with me for the sake of fucking with me, we're done. I'm out. I don't care if a lightning bolt strikes me next, or a bullet ends between my eyes, or any other miracle or misfortune for that matter. My life has been miserable as it is so far, and nothing to lose anyway. One last thing, I don't know what to expect, what you will want or ask me, but if anything you ask of me includes hurting people, I will not hurt anyone for the sake of fun or some weird sadistic pleasure. Sure, if someone tries to hurt you, I'll hurt them back, but that's where I draw the line. And yeah, I know Weird thing to say to a god. I do apologize if I sound really bold. Truth be told, I'm damn terrified. But you look like a godfather with a twist, so I'm just making sure. Deal. You know, seriously? Just like that? Of course, you haven't said the term that is not reasonable. I can accept this. She asked for some money or something as well. I mean, silly thought. But she is a god. Can't she just like, I don't know. Imagine it popping into existence, like a briefcase or something. Certainly not. You see, what you call money is very complex matter. And money doesn't answer to anyone. A very tricky concept that one has. And I won't pretend I understood what you just said. So how do we seal this deal? We already did. Well, when you say your turns, and I've accepted them. That's it? So simple? It is all but simple, my dear. So what now? I believe you had quite a lengthy day today, and despite not showing it, I know how distressed you are. So, I will firmly suggest you return to your home and rest. Do your best to process all of this. Didn't expect that. But she has a point. I feel mentally exhausted, and that'd be an understatement. I don't know what was crazier today. Meeting an actual god, finding out they're real, visiting the strip club at one. Fuck my life. Shit, I almost forgot. Hang on, I just remembered I lost my damn job because of this. What the hell do I do? I guess that was funny for her. Yeah, funny. I'm sure this is all amusing and fun for you. Oh, I forgot I hadn't laughed in ages. Oh, but do pardon me. I did not laugh because I find your situation funny. Yeah, after all you experienced today, after all you went through, after all of this tonight, you're worried about your job. Yeah, well, you know, just because you're a god doesn't make me one. I want to live a normal life if I can, or rather get a normal life to live it. Unless you intend to somehow bless me with riches for my belief in you, I need a job to survive. Besides, for whatever reason, it seems that you being a god still needs to work to survive. I won't pretend I know how this works or functions, but if that is the case, what does it say about me then? Oh, but that is very simple. An answer you may get tomorrow, perhaps. And you're right. I suppose for our situation, and rather its blame is with me. I'll rectify this naturally. Here, take this for a start, with my blessing, of course. After all, public transportation can be meddling. This is a better alternative. Heck, is this a car or something? You give me a car? For real? No strings attached? Or consider it a gift. I reward for choosing me. Well, okay, I mean, I guess God does give something in turn, doesn't he? They, her, something. Okay. I didn't expect that, I guess. Thank you. Oh, you're most welcome. See, as much as I wish to linger more in your company, I have places to be, and I'm sure you can find your own way home for now. Yes? Okay, and tomorrow? Tomorrow, come and see. We'll talk further. But for now, a good night's rest is what you need, yes? Take some time, process things, and when you're ready, come and talk to me. Okay, well, I mean, thank you. You're most welcome. I'll see you soon, my dear. Okay, that works. That is part of your very bizarre evening comes to an end. Truth be told, you're no less confused than what you were. Perhaps confusion is not the problem that burdens you. The whole situation and concept is. The fact that gods are real, that they exist to walk along humans, now that's quite a disturbing concept. Depending on your viewpoint and perception, that is. There is still a part of you that hopes that this is just a dream and just another bad dream when you wake up soon. That doesn't seem to be the case. You're not waking up. It is real. It's all real. Thing is, when it comes to this whole car situation, who did the place go back to, and insurance and all that. So it's like maybe a Saturn. I don't know. No, that's not a Saturn. That's something else. I don't know. Swell's news, thinking it was gonna be some kind of nice sports car. I mean, isn't she a god? But I suppose not to be greedy, at least I have some transportation now. Okay, well, time. See how it goes. Seriously tired mentally and physically today. I just want to go home and relax. One drive later. Oh, Sharon's here. And hell, you scared the crap out of me. Heck were you doing sitting there in the dark? Oh, she was sitting in the dark? Oh, well, damn. Sharon. I'm sorry, I just wanted to see that you're fine. So you broke into my apartment again? And don't tell me the doors were unlocked. I sure as hell remember locking them. I was like, have you heard of damn phones? I did call you several times, really. And maybe like 20 messages or something. Oh, right, I forgot to put my phone on silent. We put it on silent, okay. I've never had anyone broke into my apartment before. Twice for that matter. Sorry. And well, whatever. Second thought, you know what? It's actually great that you're here. It is. Yeah, well, yeah, it is. I need a drink buddy on this particular day. Mind joining? Of course, not a problem. Alright, great. Let me catch a few. I'll take it you went there then. Where exactly did I go? You meant to ask did I meet an actual fucking god? Got terrified in the process? Visit the library, mind you, which I didn't do in the last 10 years. To read fucking Egyptian mythology. I used to love books, you know. Not so much these days. Well, except a few exceptions anyways. I'll take that as a yes. You know what? After all this shit was happening to me so far, it was just some weird, I don't know, coincidence. You know, these fucking stalkers, old and young. I don't know. Though maybe some weird serial killers at worst. Just psychopaths at best. What about this? Pure fucking supernatural madness. Religion, gods, and fuck me. And, oh, if that doesn't top it, imagine being taken to a bloody strip club by an actual god. Goddess. Whatever the fuck. I'm losing it, right? Please tell me I'm just fucking whack. And I'll be back to my life after our therapy and a few pills. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm sorry, Max. I really am. I wish I could tell you the opposite. Or be a better help to you, but I can't. So you're telling me all of this, all I saw and heard today, all of it is real? Like, real? Yes. Fuck, I see. Okay, so what do? What does anyone do in a situation like this? Do I just accept this and try to live this way? If my opinion means anything, I tell you that is the smartest course of action you can take. If you're saying how difficult this must be for you to process and accept something of such magnitude. No shame being afraid of anything of the sort, but you're also different, aren't you? What do you mean? Well, how would a normal person react? What would they do? You still try to joke about it and take it the best you can, but typical human? I say they'd run to the first bridge and jump down. I say you're taking this rather well, or the best you can. I think you just need some time to accept and process this, and you'll be fine, Max. Just fine. Alright, well, I suppose that's true. I don't know why. It's as if a part of me is as if I always knew it. As if I always saw it but refused to see it, believe it. Maybe that's why I'm not so shocked to such extent. Also, Sharon, you told me you'd speak to me, so what is it then? You finally tell me what you are. You're not another weird god, right? Yeah, that's something I'm also curious about, like, who is she exactly? I know she's not just some model. Me, I don't know. Can't say I am. I thought as much for some reason. So, what are you then, Sharon? I think I'll need another drink. Sally none left. Well, then I'll finish this first. It's empty already, Sharon. Damn. Damn, girl. Shit, in that case. Just remember that I owe you something. You do? What the fuck? She's dodging the whole who she is or what she is. Yeah, it is. That's okay. Friend in need, okay. I was curious to what she is, but yeah. Ilari is supposed to be guided by Sharon, heavily aware she is dodging the topic, of course. She's dodging the hell out of it. But she was charming to say the least. Given pile of stress, hard to refuse. Alright, well that happened. How was that for a change? Feeling better? Yeah, that's one way to put it. What was that all about? What changed exactly? Well, you seem quite pent up besides. Thought you'd appreciate some relaxation. But she's dodging the topic. Well, I have zero complaints about it. You thought it would distract me from my initial questions. You're a very persistent guy, Max. I thought it can be seen as a virtue, so tell me, Sharon, the heck are you? I'd rather not answer this, but it seems you have no intent to relent. You're right, I don't. You seem to be stuck on the thought that I'll see you differently for it, and maybe I will, but truth be told, doesn't matter what you are. You helping me with all this crap. And you've been a friend to me when I needed it, or maybe more apparently. Anyways, you get the point. I'm a Banshee, Max. Suppose you don't like me so much now, do you? Oh. I'm gonna access that one and see what that is. Alright, so let's see. Banshee has been seen in Ireland on many occasions since ancient times, and she is said to be the spirit of someone who died violently and very young. Terrible screams often accompany the appearance of this spirit as it flees through windows looking for its next victim. Believed to be foretell the death of a member of the family of the person who heard the spirit, often misunderstood, however. Banshees deemed evil, perhaps, but are not evil. Banshees are not dangerous, they do not kill, they only warn of a pending death. Malevolent banshees relish the deaths of people who have harmed them in some way. Malevolent banshees are different from the evil ones in many ways. Okay. And then she's just goddess of protection of cats. And yeah. Well, we read that. And not really, I mean, what the heck is that exactly? Never heard of it? Don't like I spend my time reading mythological books or some weird folklore. We're considered to be female spirits, supernatural beings in Irish and other Celtic folklore. You believe that our appearance or sounds foretell the death of a member of the family, or someone else for that matter. Okay, that's some creepy stuff. Are you some evil spirit then or something? Really, is that what I am? Did I do anything that could be random such to you? No, I'm sorry, this is a lot to take in. So, are you evil or good? I still don't get it. We're neither, Max. We're not dangerous, do not kill. We only warning of a pending death. Well, should be told there are some malevolent banshees that relish the deaths of people who have harmed them in some way, but I wouldn't be one of those. Fuck me, you're telling me I just had a... I guess so. I already tell what's going through your head. Before you start to panic, let me tell you, I'm a flesh and blood as you are. Really? You seriously asked me that after, well, that? Or was I not warm enough for your taste? Sorry, I know what you are. You don't need to justify yourself to me, Max. I really don't. You really don't. I get it. I really do. Alright, so what now? I mean, I say that depends on you. I mean, if you find yourself threatened by me, or something of the sort, I won't bother you anymore. Or if you don't want me near, I understand. No, that's not what I meant. I'm really not afraid of you. At least not you, honestly. You seem as any other person. Well, you've been really good support to me through all of this. We'll do it again. Glad I was of some help to you, Max. Can I ask, why didn't you tell me before all of this? Why wait? Because I can't. It's not my place to meddle with these things. All this is by far more complex than you think, Max. There is something really bad going on lately, and I mean bad. And not coming from me and my perspective. That's something to be concerned about. What's that supposed to mean? What's going on? I mean, you mean something with like with guys and stuff? You can put it that way, yes. What's going on? Is this related to me somehow, or? Honestly, I don't think that has any relation to you or your situation. Your situation is product of something or someone else. Afraid I can't tell you that part. You can't, or you don't know? Don't know, Max, I really don't. So what's going on? Not my place to say. I told you I can't allow myself to meddle into this. You have to understand that I have my own reasons. Besides, you can ask her. That's it? She's seriously a damn god? A god, some god. Egyptian one to be precise in this case, but yes, Max, yes, she is. This isn't a hallucination or a bad dream, or a nightmare for that matter. Fuck, you're telling me a goddess took me to a strip club with actual hell sharing. Is this normal? Do you even know who she is? Kinda, from what I've read at least. In that case, let me tell you a bit more. Bastet is a rather big name in the whole god group of Egypt, to say the least. She's one of the more important deities, and certainly not to be messed with, if you ask me. She has quite a few professions to her name. Gods of love, beauty, cast, dance, music, fertility. But what most people don't know about Bastet is that she is a goddess of war. As for your particular situation you mentioned, that's somewhat normal. What I know of her background, it is when she used to seduce men, which doesn't like what they do or have done, but she was quite prone to showing her tough side, reminding them that she is a warrior whose heart and love cannot be won so easily. But she likes to fool people into thinking that they can succeed where many have failed. At least that's what you can find out for some research of these books in ancient Egypt mentions. But wouldn't be so quick to judge or presume without asking directly after all. A lot that is written about anyone does need to be true. And from your story, I don't think she was trying to seduce you. It seems to me that she actually likes you, if anything. Even more than she should. It makes it somewhat odd to me. Okay, well, I guess I skipped that part while reading. What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You got to realize first that these guys are old. And when I say old, I mean old, Max. Ask yourself a question in this perspective. Here's an Egyptian deity like her, quite famous and badass if you ask me. Takes so much interest in you, but helps you behind the curtains all this time. Why? Instead of getting another believer? I doubt that. There's a hostly dedicated to her in Egypt. Doesn't give a decent amount of juice. I'm not sure what does. Juice? What do you mean gives juice? She didn't figure out how gods exist by having people believe in them. Yes, among other things. What do you think gives God's power? Or as I called it, juice. So you're telling me that all of this is some bizarre competition for power? The more belief you have, the more followers, the stronger you are? And what did you think gods do, Max? Hang on, that doesn't explain to me why is a literal god working in a company to survive. What the hell is this all about? Think, Max, what's the easiest way to acquire belief, faith, to acquire followers these days? In this modern world and modern age, where old ways and how religion used to be is forgotten. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on. So you're basically franchising their faith or something of the sort? I believe some of them do. Yes, take for example Norse mythology if you would. A long time ago, men and women used to offer sacrifices, blood sacrifices to their gods. Now, there's nothing better but a blood sacrifice to your god. It gives them the most amount of power. Yet, with passage of time, these traditions were forgotten. People forgot these rituals and moved on. So now, they're forced to scramble and search for every drop of worship and belief they can find. Otherwise, they die. Yes, they die, Max. And some are willing to go quite far lengths to achieve what they want. Every person is the same. So why should the gods be? That's a lot to take in, honestly. I imagine it is. Either way, I recommend you chew this through. Get some rest, Max. Right, yeah, you're right. I really need to rest. I'll leave you be then. I'll come visit again tomorrow. Or something if you like. Yeah, sure, I like that actually. Surprise in my ears. I mean, I don't know. I just look at you differently. I mean, to explain yourself, I understand. And I'm glad you do. I really am. Anyways, have a good rest, Max. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you too, Sharon. And with that, Sharon finally excuses herself and leaves your apartment. Night full of twists, to say the least. You earned a great deal today, more than you hoped, but also more than truthfully wanted. You don't know what to expect, what will happen, or how to move on from this point onwards. At least you know you're not crazy. All these things make relevant sense now you're in your life. And then there is Sharon. You're not sure what to make of her, especially after the night. You still believe she has been kind to you despite what she is. Don't undervalue her at all. She did so far, but doesn't undervalue. And you feel quite grateful for it. But for now, all you need and all you want is some sleep. A good sleep, and perhaps tomorrow you feel better about it all. Perhaps you process all of this somehow. If not, at least you hope you can deal with it on the same level, as much as the situation allows it. Meanwhile, how smart are you, Sharon? Sneaking out of the back entrance. Took me a day to figure it out. Do correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe you and I had a deal. Your little stunt certainly cost me more than it should. We did, but I'm done, and I'm out. I've learned it before with all these people, but it's enough. He's a good person, and I'm done helping with your insanity. Before we end it, we'll figure out who this person is. That's not how this works. You're already involved. You think you could turn your back on me and walk away? You've been awfully talkative lately, and I prefer it truthfully if you kept his... Oh, shit. None of your business what I do with him. I disagree, but I believe it is heavily my business, and I was intrigued at first, and I was curious as to why you would go through such a terrible... Why so much rush for a petty and simple human life? So there's some questions and answers with a few people, and Sharon? Well, I am disappointed in you. I thought we were friends. Sharing is caring, no? I said we're done. Leave him be. No, on the contrary, Sharon, you are done. Yes, with me, I've just begun. Yeah, and what are you gonna do with me? Get a blood sample from me? Don't make me laugh. You won't do anything to me. You can't, for that matter. A shame, Sharon. I thought we were friends. We got along for such a long time, and you're right. I can't say anything about my friend here. Don't you hurt Sharon. I don't want them to hurt Sharon. Seriously, you do this just because of that? You pay a little shit. Do you have any idea what I did for you? Let me tell you, I risked my neck for you. Oh, well, I'm sure you did. And I also know, despite your denial of it, you enjoyed it. You're a nice little thing, aren't you, Sharon? And you're right, I wouldn't do it. but he would. That I would. Okay, please give me a break. You're not gonna have him do that, and you... Yeah, I've heard enough. Oh no! Just to make sure. Not Sharon. They done got my girl Sharon. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's no. I like Sharon. I don't like that. I hope that for some miracle she's not dead, but she looked like it. So this is Under the Moonlight. I don't remember which part, but hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all didn't, then oh well. Rip Sharon, man. Really, you know, rip Sharon. That was messed up. I didn't want them to hurt Sharon. I like her. She's like my favorite. You know, besides Bassett. But yeah. So that's it for now. I'm gonna try and do some more parts of these other visual novels, these adult visual novels I gotta take care of. But right now we got that part out the way. So I'll try and do more parts of this as well. There's like 4 other ones I'm gonna work on. But yeah. So hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like I said, if y'all didn't know, well, it is what it is. But I'm gonna just end it here. Not gonna go too long, but at least we know like what's going on more. We know Bastet is a goddess, a god, Egyptian god. We know Sharon, Rip Sharon, is a banshee. She said, but we're learning more, and we're actually getting progress and like understand what's going on. So that's always good. But I'm just end it here. So hope y'all had a good day. A good yesterday, better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.